We are taking a look back at 2024 in the city of Brantford with Mayor Kevin Davis. It's something we've done with all of the local mayors this week, so welcome. And you're decorating our set with
normally Annette, I bring chocolates.
Yeah.
I didn't bring cookies like other mayors. But so what I've done is, we have greenhouses in the city of Brantford. All of the plants that are in our parks and our gardens, we actually grow them in the greenhouses, and we've got an outstanding set of horticultural staff, and this is an example of what it is they do to make our city, to beautify our city.
They are beautiful. So these are homegrown.
They're homegrown. We've got 4 or 5 greenhouses on the west side of the city. I often go there in the spring to see what they're up to, and it's an amazing group of staff. They do a great job.
Make the city look beautiful.
Yeah.
Okay, speaking of growing.
Oh, and these are for you.
Oh, well, thank you. Thank you.
So take it easy now on the questions.
No.
Okay?
We will. We're going to look back at things that were really good. Transit really improved this year in Brantford.
Yeah, well, we haven't yet done it, but
the plans are in the works.
The plan, we approved a plan. Now we're building it into our budget. But this is a plan that will a complete redo of our transit system. Our transit system was designed 3 or 4 decades ago for a city that basically
a much smaller city.
A much smaller city. The city has grown. There is a need for transit to serve the needs of our city, not what it was, but what it is. And I think I told you earlier that our transit system, since the pandemic, the ridership is more than what it was pre-pandemic. So what we're doing is we're moving away from a central hub in the downtown, and we're going to be creating kind of mini transit hub terminals through the city, so you won't always have to go to the downtown to get to another part of the city. Mm-hmm. It'll better serve the needs of those who use transit. But like I said, we've not done this for 3 decades. The last time we did this was when I was on council in the 1980s. And it's interesting how the city has really got behind it as well.
Well, you kind of have to, because so many people, because of the pandemic, moved to Brantford from larger cities and kind of expect public transit to be efficient.
Right. And not take an hour to get from one part of the city to the other part of the city. And also, it'll be more frequent transit service. Instead of once every half hour, we're going to try and move it up to once every 15 minutes. So,
okay.
Yeah.
All right.
It's very exciting.
You're also, you expanded the police station?
Yeah, we're in the process now of adding to our police station. We're basically almost doubling the capacity of the police station. Again, something that was built 30 years ago. The city's grown. The police service has grown. And so we hope that this building will be able to accommodate growth for the next half century.
Growth for ambulances as well?
Yeah, we're doing a new paramedic station in the northwest part of our city. Again, the paramedic station that we have built, I don't know, again, 30 years ago for a city half our size. And so this will be the central depot for the paramedic system, which we do in cooperation with the County of Brant. And so this is much needed in the city of Brantford. It'll improve paramedic service. Mm-hmm.
Okay, which leads us to the hospital. And that's something that you can kind of, you sent us an email saying, progress needs to be done, work needs to be done on this.
Yeah, for a period of time, the hospital did not have a permanent executive director. That was back in 2023. They now have for the last 6 months, Bonnie Cam, who is a new executive director. And so they needed a new director to really grab hold of that issue and move it forward. And that's now happening. We're hoping that there'll be some good announcements from the province in the next budget that will be a positive signal that we are moving towards a new hospital and having a new hospital in Brantford. Because
with that population, you need a new hospital.
Kind of like the transit system, right? I mean, a hospital that was built probably about a half century ago. And I mean, the staff of the hospital, they do their best, but they need a new building and everything that a new building, a larger building will do for them and also for our city and the residents. It's just, it's a hospital designed for a city of about 75,000.
And what are you up to now?
So we're now up to about 110,000. If you include the outlying areas like the County of Brant, we're probably around 160, 170,000 in total. So we need a new hospital. Everybody agrees on that. Province does as well. In fact, I even saw the Premier yesterday in Queen's Park at a news conference, and we had a chance to talk a little bit about the hospital. So that's why I'm very optimistic. Our MPP, Will Bowman, he's been working very hard advocating and lobbying to get us a new hospital. So I think there's some good news to come, I hope, this spring.
Okay, we got less than a minute left, but you also had some new developments in public housing, very much needed, affordable housing.
Yeah, as I've told you several times, it's the Council of the City of Brantford, in conjunction with the County of Brant, we've agreed that the only way you can really deal effectively with the homeless situation, in part, is you have to construct and build public housing. The private sector is not building rent-geared income units. And that's for people who are most in need. And so if a city or municipality or region is not doing it, then who's doing it? So we have an ambitious plan. We put in place 2-3 years ago. We're about a third of the way there, but every year we're adding a new building.
Okay. We have run out of time, but thank you so much for bringing these in. And Merry Christmas to you. Yeah, they are. You should be very proud. Thanks to the horticulture staff as well.
Yes. And I hope everybody has a very merry holiday season.
Thanks very much. Okay. We'll get all the links to the City of Brantford up on our website, chch.com/morninglive.